Hi, folks. This is Don and Linda out here in Marlborough, Massachusetts with the North Country Fishing Report. And the reason we're out here in Marlborough, Massachusetts is we're representing our area in a sports show where we have a booth that we show videos of all the fishing that takes place in our area. And one thing that you wanted to mention, Linda, is this is a prime opportunity for the town of Meissner that has the booth here that is serviced by Boutique Airlines, because Boutique flies every day from Messina to Boston and Boston and back. And Marlborough is basically like a suburb of Boston. We're right here in the Boston market.
Yes. Yes, and what makes this unique is when folks consider Messina, especially when we're in these major areas away from Messina, when they consider Messina, they immediately think, how long does it take to travel? Well, Boutique Air has solved that problem because you can connect between Boston and Messina. They do round trips daily. So folks can go to Logan Airport, they can catch a flight into Messina, then they can explore, they can fish, they can get a recreational vehicle or a kayak through Blevins. Then when they're finished that day, or perhaps the next day, after they stay at one of our wonderful lodgings, Blue Spruce or the Best Western or wherever, they can now fly back into Boston. They don't have to do a 6-hour trek through the mountains with a vehicle. They can fly. Flying is so important and so essential.
Well, people that come to our booth are kind of amazed. Do you have an airlines there?
Yes.
We'll say, yeah. Oh, all we have to do is hop on that plane and we can be there. Because, you mentioned Blevins, and John Blevins out of Potsdam, his organization has done so much to help promote what we're doing. Mm-hmm. He has pontoon boats that he can put in the water for people, and they can fish all day with their families. And campers, and take them to the campground that they want to be in and put that camper up.
Yes.
And this is a fabulous opportunity for people coming to our area, because all that groundwork is already done by us. And when I say us, is people that are helping sponsor what we do.
All the supporting businesses back in Messina.
But, I haven't mentioned Blevins enough. They have just knocked themselves out to accommodate us for the tournaments that we do and for the families that we're trying to bring to our area. And our ultimate goal is always that somebody in the families that come here may fall so much in love with our area that they'll start hounding the rest of the family that, can't we move over there and live? Can't we enjoy that all the time? Mm-hmm. Can't we come and the tremendous fishing that we just had for this weekend or whatever they came to explore us, we could have this all the time if we lived there.
And you know what we're discovering, Dawn? We're actually realizing that there are a lot of people, they're not coming for a weekend, or they're not coming for a week. They're coming for the summer, and they're spending 3 months in the North Country because A, they like the climate, and B, they love the fishing. But there are also so many other things for a family to do that they come and they spend their summer in the North Country, in Messina. That's what they want. Once they come, they fall in love and they return every year.
Folks, and I think a lot of you listening, it might be hard for you to understand that we do have something so special here that other people find so different than the life that they've been leading, and we really do have a wonderful way of life in the North Country. And I know we don't have the cities with all the cultural amenities that come with going to a city, but we've got Ottawa and Montreal just around the corner, just across the river, that can be part of a vacation stay in this area.
Plus, we have local artists like Bob Gerard, who's helped us immensely with framing projects that we've had for our booth in the various venues for the sports shows.
Yeah, you're right.
So a shout out to Bob.
But anyway, folks, this is something that we want you to realize, that when we do these sports shows, it really gives us a whole new take, because we get to see sort of the national picture of what's happening in the outdoors sporting world. And it gives us a chance to let people in these areas know what's happening in our world, which is very unique and special.
It is very special. We're very lucky.
Yes, we are. So until next time, folks, this is Don and Linda with the North Country Fishing Report.